Hello, my friends. John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at Urbion. This is the second edition of this game. It came out a long time ago, but now I'm going to take a look at the second edition. And I never played the first edition. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you have, I really do appreciate that support. Thank you so much. So from the back of the box, you really can't tell much of anything about the game, to be honest. I mean, they do talk about what you're trying to do. I'm just saying from the pictures. But it definitely has the same look and feel from all the other ones in the series, so I'm not too surprised and also not really that disappointed one way or the other. All right, now, let's see what we got in here. I know there's a base game and 7 expansions, so lots of content as usual, and it also has that usual look of these games too, with the artwork and the folding box that kind of comes out here eventually, if I can get it. So there we go. So this is a city theme. I think you're balancing like a city out somehow, way, shape, or form. Okay, then we've got this little catalog with all the different ones, and it shows, you know, this one isn't quite done yet, but there's all the other ones. And I've played just about every one and enjoyed. I haven't played Natilion, but I've enjoyed a lot of them. This is probably my favorite Siberian, by the way. But anyway, let's see what we got here. So here is the rule book. All right. And the rules for these games are usually not that tough to figure out. The base rules, really pretty quick. Here's the solo setup and how you're playing. And then you're done. That's it. So that's only 10, including the setup, 10 rules. Then they got the 2-player game, which I've never, ever tried in these 2 players. But then you have all the expansion stuff. And this is where things, you know, you mix in different things. And it really breathes a ton of life into these games. These games are not easy. I've never found them easy one bit. They're really tough, and especially when you start adding expansions, really changes the name of the game. And I do like that the expansions add a level of complexity and such as you go forward, so you definitely can see, you know, what you're made of as you play it. And there's the play rate on the back, which is good. Okay, and then as usual with these, you know, you end up with some kind of token. And in this case, it looks like just 2 decks of cards. So no other components here. And also, I'm sad to say, it does not look like there's going to be any room to sleeve cards and put them back in here. So probably going to need to lose this insert. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's see. So you have this plastic. Usually these things only come into play in like one of the expansions. But I could be wrong. They might be for something else. Let's check out the artwork, the card quality, and everything else. So the artwork on these things have always been like this abstract, watercolors looking kind of crazy fever dream art is the way I like to describe it. And I mean, come on. Doesn't that just say fever dream to you? But I've never had any problems with it. It always looks cool. Okay, so these cards are actually really nice. Thick-wise, if you're not a sleever, you're not going to feel like you need to sleeve these. They did a good job there. There's no finish on them, but they're going to be just fine. So we've got a lot of these cards. Oh, look at that little guy. He's very cute. He's mad, but he's cute. Okay. And so lots of those, and I don't know. Again, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I don't know too much about it, but I will learn this game, review this game, show you how to play this game most likely. So stay tuned to my channel as I get into it. So it looks like we have lots of cards with, okay, so now these must be from some of the expansions, but yeah, it definitely has that look to it of the usual kind of, I don't know, like I said, haunty, kind of dreamy looking stuff. That's deck number 1. Let's check out deck number 2. But I do not want to mark the cards, so beg your patience here. Game literally called by impatience. Okay. Now, here we go with the second deck here. And these cards, they're the same on both sides, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but that's the whole thing, right? All right. And then all sorts of weird looking stuff. These looks like post. Oh, I see. I got them upside down. All right, so yeah, more of these types Yeah, so there you go. What to say about it? I really don't know. I mean, again, I've always thought the artwork looked interesting, and so I've never had any issues with it one way or another. I know a lot of people like the artwork too. I can see why. Okay, not sure what all that is. That must be maybe for setup or something. And then yeah, tons of cards. Okay, so that's what we got going on here. Very much looking forward to learning this one, giving it a shot, and seeing what it's all about. So just to show you again, these cards in the actual... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, there's just no way you're going to be able to, because those are almost flush as it is, to sleeve them. And I don't even know how I'll fit them in there sleeved. Maybe I can somehow get... No, I don't know. That's going to be tough. We'll see. See what we need to do. Probably have to have some box lift, which I do not like. But either way, it is what it is. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Whatever you do in the future, I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy.